been so long. I know. I like low-key think of these as like, cause I used to do Twitch over YouTube, and I like low-key think of these as like streams, I guess. So like sometimes my brain is like, oh, naturally you would watch these in order. But thinking about like me being like, oh my God, it's been so long since my last upload. Oh my God. And then that having someone like be someone's first video, they're probably like, anyway, who cares? Like, anyway, I just think it's funny. Um, also, the orca whale is very interested because I started talking, and he wants to be a part. So, he will be jumping. Yep, there he is. He will be jumping on the desk soon. Just warning you, and you'll understand why he's the orca whale. He's my little killer whale. Oh, hi. Come here. Need to say hi? You my little killer whale? My big killer whale? Look how massive this motherfucker is. Look it. That's my handsome boy. It's been a while. I've listened to a lot of music by myself. I was trying to do the thing where I was like, man, I don't want to feel the need to have to record something every time I want to listen to something. But then it got to the point where I like wasn't recording anything and I was just listening to everything and I was like, I still enjoy doing this. And I still really enjoy like being able to share like my opinions with I like telling you my opinions. That's not what I meant. But I do enjoy the music and like the community aspect of music. So I like being able, because I personally like, I've talked about this many times. I personally like watching, if I get like in love with something, I will watch a bunch of people react to it just because I enjoy, like, it's almost like reliving that moment with them of like me discovering it for the first time, or like seeing people react to the same thing I did, or people bring up stuff that maybe I didn't notice, or whatever. I just think it's really interesting. It's also really cool whenever you have something that maybe isn't like the biggest thing ever and somebody goes, oh my God, like I can't believe I've never heard this before, this is so cool, and then you watch them like go listen to a bunch of, I don't know, it's really cool. Anyway, really long story short, I listened to a bunch of shit recently. I'm in love. Mirror Cell just came out with a new album. Fuck, I forgot what it's called. The album is like a green version of the Loathe cover for me. I don't know why. Long Nights and Lovescape. Oh, that's their only album. It's a banger. That's a great album. Um, my faves, my Pookies, Young the Giant, just came out with a new song and just announced their album in May for my birthday, obviously because they know. And then who is it? Fuck, Mood Ring. I think also either if they didn't come up with something new, maybe I just listened to them, but because they're on that, what's it called? Oh, they haven't released anything new. Oh, yes, they have. Okay, they had the two singles and then the two singles from last year. So I assume that means album soon, but I liked everything that I listened to from them. But Mood Ring is on that, what's it called? That Mirror Cell album. And then I was also recommended to Above Below, which is what I'm doing today. I also, absolutely, I listened to, I want to say, A Dance in the Leaves. Um, because I was like, I do this thing where if it's a new artist, um, the last thing I want is to record something and then just be like, I didn't really like that, or like, whatever, because I don't want to yuck anybody's yum. And I personally, like, I know that's feeding into the like, well, then you only do like, I already know clicking on your video that you liked whatever you listened to. Well, yes. But I personally don't like watching reaction videos where somebody is like, I'm not gonna tell you who it is, but somebody reacted to an album that I really enjoy, mayhaps from the artist that I'm wearing a shirt of, and was really, really like brutal with it, and was just like, nah, 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 but then was talking like all this good shit about other bands that are very similar to Greyhaven. And I was like, you can just say that you don't like Greyhaven. You don't have to make excuses. Like, I don't know. But it was one of those things where it's like, well, these bands are doing it better and blah blah blah, blah whatever. And I was like, yeah, so I'm not watching this. So, really long story short, I have been listening to music. The music did not stop. I just stopped recording stuff. Also, there's a thing where I have to look presentable, and like I don't always feel like I look good. So, I still don't feel like I look good, but at least like my hair is clean. My shirt smells nice. Um I need to do laundry and I'm obsessed with this shirt, but I've only been wearing it to bed and it's got perfume on the neck. So it smells like laundry detergent and my perfume, and it's awesome. Anyway, I'm like obsessed with this shirt, by the way. This is Greyhaven. Anyway, let's get into this. I'm probably gonna have to turn this down because I always do. I literally was these guys were recommended to me because I heard somebody talking about them. Or I saw it in one of the music spaces that I'm in, so I looked them up, and it was like, posted yesterday, or like this album came out yesterday, and I was like, oh, what the hell? So I've been meaning to do this. 13 songs, 45 minutes, that's a little short for my tastes. I know 45 minutes is short for me. For me, that is a short album. I want like a minute 10, or a minute, an hour 10, like, I don't know. I think an hour is a good time for an album. Anyway, regardless, I'm gonna hit play and I'm gonna shut up. That's my bad. Okay, cool. We're in here. We in this bitch. Oh, okay. There's one line of lyrics for this. I'm not sponsored, but I could be. I like the soundscape they're building. It kind of sounds like a beehive. Oh, I held a world between my teeth once. Interesting. Oh. Oh, I like this. It sounds like a soundtrack to a horror movie, and I'm into it. I'm sure this is gonna be really loud. Ooh! It went from like really like kind of weird and eerie and unsettling to like really bright and like pretty. It like turned hopeful. It like went it literally almost went like this. I don't know how to explain it, but that's really cool. I love when songs do that. I'm sorry. Can we talk? Was that the bass? Can we talk about that bass? I don't know if that was a bass or not, but that sounded like a bass. That is so sick! No, that's so sick. Because it almost sounds like it's coming from a different room. I'm sorry. Can we just... Like, whatever filter is on his voice, it almost sounds like he's in, like, another room. Or, like, he's, like, muffled this whole time. And the like, I guess the music comes to the forefront. And he's, like, in the background of the mix. And, like, the guitar and the bass are... that sounds like a bass to me, but I'm stupid, so... But how he's in the back, and then they... And then, when the fucking... I assume that's the chorus? Or just... Actually, it doesn't look like... Wait, no, that's sick. It doesn't look like this has, like, normal, like, song structure. So, whatever this next part is after this, it's like everything's at the forefront and he has that filter off of his voice and it sounds like he's actually like in the room with you. I don't know. That's sick. That's so sick. And then it just cuts out. Oh my god. I'm so cool about this. Oh my god, that made me tear up. That was awesome. I also think it's really interesting that the singing, like the clean vocals, is farther back in the mix than the screams from that, after that, like, little intro bit. I think that's really interesting. Because it's like, to me, it feels like the heavy vocals are, like, the front and center, and then the clean vocals is just another instrument in the mix. I don't know if that makes sense, but, like, that's a really cool... I don't know, that's really cool to hear. Like, do you hear it? I don't know. Is it? I can wait. Okay, sorry. I got distracted by the cat. I was gonna see. Oh, you're not gonna be able to see this really because I'm kind of facing like this way a little bit. What? Yeah? Okay. I don't know where she's gone. I'm trying to make room for them, but they keep going like where I'm not trying to have them fuck around. I want to see if this is two vocalists. Australia. I think it is two vocalists. Yeah, there's two mics. I would assume it's two vocalists. Anyway, sorry. I got too into that. I've never heard of this band before, so. And on YouTube Music, it says it's their only album, so that's my bad, guys. Sorry. I was incorrect. If you yell at me in the comments, I'll cry. So. Wait, no, people are into that. Never mind. No, I won't. Okay, Thornhill. Those, like, weird... The doo-doo-doo, it's very, like, Spirit Box to me. I don't know what that dun, 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 dun. It's like so cool. That. Oh, so they both can do both. Ooh. Okay, I would like to talk about something, and I know we're only a couple fucking songs in, but one of my personal favorite things is when there's smooth transitions between songs, because this implies, and I wish sometimes you can tell that can you tell she wants to be pet so bad. Sometimes you can tell that an artist goes out of their way to consider where songs go in an album, but I really think, and it's really unfortunate because I grew up as an album girly and I will always be an album girly, which is why when I find a song, I go, "Okay, let's listen to the album that this song is from." Because I if I like the song outside of the album, then to me it would make sense that, like, well, this album is I mean, it would make sense that I would like the vibe of the album, even if necessarily I don't like all the songs on the album. But I personally think that the art of an album is dying. Of like making a cohesive album, like front to back. Because I know a lot of artists do the thing where they go, okay, well, we had this song here, so it would make sense for this song to go into this song, blah, 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 whatever. When an artist does the thing where each song is cohesive and flows into the next one, it really feels like they're telling a story, versus just like, here are 12 songs that we have that we liked that kind of fit together in an album sequence. We did put them in a specific order so that you wouldn't get tired or annoyed at any one specific song, or like to brighten up these specific songs. But like a lot of album structures, they have like certain types of songs on the album, so there's like always that like one major ballad. There's like there's always a slow song. Sometimes there's several, but 9 times out of 10 there's at least one slow song. There's always like um the singles, and sometimes the singles are all put together, but most of the time the singles are put in like specific places so that you don't get sick of not knowing songs throughout the album. Like, I don't know. There's like a bunch of different ways that you can do it, but this is just like pattern recognition in my autistic brain. So, I really enjoy when an artist makes each song flow consistently into the next one, because you mostly only see that on like EPs and stuff, because I think it's probably easier. I don't make music. I just listen. So, I would assume it's easier to do it on an EP when you have like, because the thing that comes to mind is The Fear of Fear, by Spirit Box. And then also, I don't think I've listened to them all like front to back. Um, but I think Stereo Grief by Greyhaven does something similar. Not like flowing into, but like Stereo Grief to me, and I don't know if that's what they intended, but Stereo Grief to me feels like it's one big song that is in like told in different parts. Because like when I was first listening, I got The Welcome Party and Sick and Lavish confused all the fucking time. And then I'd be like, wait, hang on. No, this is the other one. So, like, I don't know. And, like, sometimes, well, I don't get the Fear of Fear mixed up, but, like, you can tell what song is going to be next, even if you didn't know, like, the track listing because of the end of each song. Like, I don't know. I just think that's really cool. I spit again. That's my bad. I'm a very passionate person. And I need you to respect that. And sometimes passionate people spit. And sometimes other people are into that spit. So don't yuck someone's yum. Anyway. But all that to say, I think the it's a dying art of making a cohesive album. Or having, like, a story to tell. And I'm not saying, like, every album has to be, like, this amazing, like, it has, like, a complete storyline and, like, because there are albums like that, and they hit every time. But, I'm just saying, I really enjoy when an artist makes an album for the sake of the album, and doesn't just make a bunch of singles and then go, well, I guess we need a whole album now. Because I feel like that's what some artists do. I feel like, and I'm biased, but I feel like, I don't know about flowing into each other, but I do like cohesive albums, like, American Bollywood by Young the Giant. What is it? Oh, fuck. I Don't Want to See You in Heaven by the Callous Cowboys does it really well as well. I can't prove it, but I also feel like Moments Elsewhere by Johnny Booth does it, because it feels really good to listen front to back. I also think Keep It Quiet by Greyhaven does it really well. Anyway, really, really, really long story long. I'm gonna hit play now.
2 hours later.
I'm just gonna hit play and I'm gonna shut up. Oh, the bass! I love those little vocalizations in the back. This reminds me of Circus Survive. I'm sorry, but my eyes vie in animation only with your cloud and your spit on my belly, like an opal bending and spreading. And I guess that lack of me is why I always look for you. Pack it up. Pack it up. this is like, it's not like it is emotional, but this is so good it like might actually make me cry. Moments dance before me like filigree ghosts, ornate mirages within cigarette smoke. I'm sorry. This is so good. It's like actually might make me cry. I mean, I'm doing it. I'm sorry. Holy shit. You ever hear a song so good you fucking cried? It's not even a sad song, it's just fucking good. Yeah. That whole verse. Oh my god. Sorry, that song's really good. I'm not gonna listen to it again, but I do like the parallels of those verses. The dour mind aching snow, the willow tree that no longer grows, the willow tree that you said would grow. In timelessness I coalesce, in parables you coalesce. I think that's really cool. Anyway, yeah, that verse, can we just moments dance before me like filigree ghosts, ornate mirages within cigarette smoke, and their endless pantomime I find tastes very much of you, of that peppermint dream I consume. Fuck. Pack it up. Pack it up. Damn. Oh, that kind of reminds me of Again, sorry. It kind of reminds me of a Sweet Machine by Greyhaven. Holy shit, this is so good. Sorry. I think you know this if you've watched any of my videos. I don't like the lows, but like these are really well, like, I don't know. They're very like, I don't know how to explain it. It's beefy. It's like very well rounded, if that makes sense. I don't know. Also, whoever is doing the highs, um, kind of sounds like fucking Craig Owens from Chiodos. Oh. Ooh, you know what that part reminds me of? Fucking Kingdom of Giants. That like especially the high and the low right there and like the instrumental in the background. I don't know. Do you think this guy has a spit kink? He said spit, then he just said salivating. I think. I don't, the lyrics didn't come up for this one. Dude. This is like, this also really, and I think it's, I think it's probably, because I think they were described as post-Swancore, but this is like fucking Death Star, I forget that name of that album, but this is like fucking Death Star, Dance Gavin Dance. Listen. I'm not gonna yuck someone's yum, especially when their yum is parallel to mine. I think this guy has a spit kink. Lick at the light fanning through the... Anyway. That's the only way I can get through this without crying. Fuck, dude. That other song I think is my favorite. This is second. The way that they flow into each other. This is so hard. Fuck. Fuck, he's so Australian. Spit! This man has a spit kink, and I can relate, but like, I'm just not as overt about it, you know? Damn, this guy has a spit kink. You know what? Pop off king, me too. Don't use that against me. Ooh. Dude, whatever that is in the background, I think it's the guitar now, but I don't know. Sorry. The carbonation gets to me. Although, like, low-key, you know what? No, I'm gonna speak my truth. Red Bull burps taste fucking great. Alani burps taste okay. It depends on which one you get. This is, like, my favorite flavor. I'm not sponsored, but the Dream Float is my favorite. The Cherry Coke is my favorite, too. Cherry Cola, whatever. Cherry Cola, Dream Float, the Peach. I loved the Winter Wonderland, but they don't have it anymore. The Pink Slush is okay. That's, like, bottom of those favorites. Anyway, if anybody wants to get me any of those. Oh, shit. I don't know if it was it's the guitar now, but whatever was in the beginning where it was like, like, I don't know. They're really good at building soundscapes, which I appreciate. Damn, you should look at the lyrics for that, cause damn. I like wasn't there and then I was there. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh. Oh, dude. This is gorgeous. And I was there, but I wasn't there because I was still in the music. But like, damn. What makes us human is not dead. I still have hope. I love that. Because like I do appreciate because sometimes you need just the like everything sucks and we're all gonna die. But then like I refuse to I guess give in. And I think that's probably why well, I don't want to say that because somebody's gonna check me into a mental institution. But like I feel like uh I don't know. You know that scene and I'm sure a lot of people are gonna be like, ew, but like, fuck you, Captain Marvel is awesome. You know that scene in Captain Marvel where she keeps getting like pushed over or whatever and she gets back up? Like, I feel like that all the time. Where it's like, I just refuse to give up. Um, and I mean, I'm 30 now, so like, you know, it's worked so far. But I think it's really easy to look at what's I just look at everything and just be like, damn, like it's Jover. But like I can't like ooh, this is gonna make me cry. What makes us human is not dead, and I still have hope. But like, yeah, damn, neon falls around me, bending through perpetual rain. Do you remember when we last had day? Like, there has to be hope. You know what I mean? Because like that's it's not all bad, and like we must persist just as the horrors do. And I refuse to give up hope. Even if everything is garbage and shit's fucking awful and everybody hates everybody. I refuse. There will always be hope. I mean, even if there isn't, I'll bring it with me. I can carry it for you. So, anyway, shit. This album just making me cry. Wait, also, I need to say, fuck ICE, free Palestine, protect the dolls. If you're any type of phobic or ist, get out, close the window, block me. I don't give a shit. Okay? Fuck. That got me. Nah, cause that little "the" that he said normally, fuck you. We speak with annihilation on every breath. It's so beefy. Did he just inhale? That's cool. That's cool. Love. Yeah, that's sick. Going white as if cut from the moon. Oh, this one's gonna make me cry too. Fuck off. Not me already tearing up. Fuck. I gotta stop reading ahead. This is so Circa Survive. Please, we can't keep doing this. Got that bass. This part got me. Damn. I gotta stop reading ahead. Maybe the echo and dust? Sorry. I was making a joke, but he was fucking going. Damn. I don't know, man. This album got me. Fuck. And then the last song, sorry, being called A Dance in the Leaves. Sorry. Damn! I'm just gonna fucking let it out. Sorry, that fucking... Dude. So that it was all for something. I keep thinking about it. Damn! I didn't think this was gonna hit me like this. This is really good. The thumbnail is just... This is really good, but like... Fuck. Oh... Jaded? Oh. I'm sorry. E is one of those, like, uh, vowel sounds that sometimes can sound really annoying. But that Eve beneath, I don't know why, but the way he sang that was fucking gorgeous. Like, I don't know. Damn! That's a sick ass. If this is what they intended, the waltzes in a lotus trance, all that I will ever need, because the whole song is just being like, I don't know. It's to me it feels like you're also, can I just say I've never had to Google this many words. Like I'm the words guy. I went to college for English. Like I was going to teach English and I have a minor in creative writing. So like kind of crazy that like I'm having to Google words. But then also I like second guess myself and think like is that actually what that means or like am I misremembering or whatever. Misremembering. Also don't think that's a word. But it's a fun word. Um but the whole song being like I don't know, just when you're kind of you're with someone but like at the same time you've drifted apart, so it's kind of like you're just going through the motions and yeah, my garden wakes as your voice fades and I wish I could just feel less jaded or maybe just delete it. But it's like damn, that's just like I don't know. It's very interesting. But also um memories of the grandest dance waltzes in a lotus trance, all that I will ever need. But comparing your time with someone, especially if this is a reference to fucking what is it, the Odyssey? No, it's not the Odyssey. But the Lotus Eaters, the people who eat the lotus flowers, to basically just like go in with like you eat the lotus, you forget everything. You are just like having a great time and it's basically just like it's almost like hedonism just turned to the max where it's like there's no I don't know. You just forget everything, whatever. But comparing your relationship with someone to eating a lotus flower, forgetting everything, just going through the motions and just like feeling pleasure in the moment, but like it doesn't really mean anything is like kind of crazy. Damn. I'm ready to feel Earth again. I'm ready for this to end. I can't take your hand again. I can't pretend. That's crazy. Damn. And the song being called I Have Lost My Appetite for Spring. And the fucking My Garden Wakes as Your Voice Fades. Christ. Anyway. And then also, That Eve Beneath a Falling Sky, Eyes Dilated, Lips Sticky with Wine. For some reason also makes me think of, fuck, what is it? Bacchanalian Party. It's such a shame how this acceptance feels more like fatigue, but maybe rest is what we need. A gossamer dream, a moment to think, to breathe. And then Memories of the Grandest Dance, Waltzes in a Lotus Trance. Anyway. Also because I'm afraid of a group of mariners who, upon eating the lotos, are put into an altered state and isolated from the outside world. The title and concept derives from the Lotus Eaters in Greek mythology. Okay, so that's a poem. I'm literally thinking of the Lotus Eaters. A race of people living on an island dominated by the lotus tree. Oh yeah, it is in the Odyssey. A narcotic causing the inhabitants to sleep in peaceful apathy. After they ate the lotus, they would forget their home and loved ones and long only to stay with their fellow lotus eaters. Those who ate the plant never cared to report or return. Yeah. So, if that's what he's talking about, that's buck wild. So comparing the relationship to the lotus eaters of being like your, and especially your other person, if it's, you know, abusive, and their apathy to the situation at hand, and Memories of the Grandest Dance, Waltzes in a Lotus Trance. That's also like only remembering the good parts and not remembering like the bad parts or whatever. Anyway, I have a lot to say about this, but my words are not working very well. Mercury's in micro braids right now, so. Damn. Oh, I love this song so much. Damn! Ooh, I can't relate to this one, but I also can relate to this one. If that makes sense. Faith is a splinter grooving beneath skin, and I find as we sink into this earth that it was only searching for a way out. Perhaps that was the point. That's crazy. I mean, like I said, I can't really relate to this one because I don't have religious trauma. Sorry. Um, but damn. This one is very loath to me. Like, what is it? Gifted strength, or fuck, is that the song? It's giving like gifted strength and let's search the skies for a while. Fuck. Also, I can't hear myself, but I did hear that I didn't hit it, and I don't want to talk about it. For a while, you and I. Fuck, what is that song called? You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, great song. But that's what this is giving for me. Damn. Wait. I'm sorry. Was that the sound of digging? That's fucked up. Sorry. Anyway, not that I don't like August Burns Red. Actually, I don't remember if I like August Burns Red. I get August Burns Red and Alex is on fire. Alexis on fire. I don't know. Anyway, holy shit, that was good. That's crazy. I think a lot of that was faith-based, which I can't really relate to. However, it that's one of those things where it's like, the cool thing about art is that you can understand what prompted the artist to make an art piece at the same time applying it to yourself, because that's kind of the point of art, is how it speaks to you. Obviously, you, especially if it is something that is like I guess, well rooted in something that is important to the artist. So like what was it, Prism, I think? Um I think it was Prism. Uh yeah. So like especially like political commentary like Prism, or it very much felt and sounded like, which is funny. I think that has, oh no, oh yeah, that has like one of the least amount of plays on the album, which is funny. Anyway, sorry. Um, but a political commentary like Prism, like obviously you want to hold on to that as the piece that it is, while also being able to, I guess, like put your own take on it and have it speak to you in a different way. Sometimes it's harder because obviously like that is a very like, this is what it means, this is very cut and dry. um uh but at the same time, like there are some pieces like even Collapsing Eden and I Have Lost My Appetite for Spring, like I've really, those felt very like, going through them, like faith-based, and I don't have that. um like I don't know, I didn't come from that, and I don't have that experience. So I can have respect for it being a piece on like faith, and still appreciate it not only for what it is and what it means to the artist, but what it means to me. And I think a lot of people don't understand that both of those things can be true, whereas you can still respect what the artist intended, and still uh have your own feelings about it, because art is supposed to make you feel. Oh, one thing I didn't include, fuck AI. If you use AI, you're fucking stupid and you're talentless and you literally don't, like, you're not good for anything. Learn a craft, even if you're bad at it. I'm sorry, but if you, even as someone who gets annoyed at myself whenever I pick something up and I'm bad at it, at least you tried. And like, I don't know. If you use AI, you're fucking stupid. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Fuck ChatGPT. Fuck all your shitty AI art. It's not even art. Your soulless fucking pictures that mean nothing to me. Anyway. If this turns out to be AI, I'll kill myself. I'm not even joking. I'm not cutting that. I mean that. Oh, damn. Art is supposed to make you feel. And this made me feel a lot. The song's so good it made me cry. Um, Lyrics so good it made me cry. Also, it made me Google things and search things up, which is really cool. I love stuff that makes me do that. I like reading stuff that makes me be like, wow, I don't know what that word means. Or I like when people use words where I may not understand them in the context, but I do know what the word means, if that makes sense. Because the cool thing about language is that not only does a word mean what it means, but it also applies to what sentence you're using it in, what context you're using it in, what's the history of whatever's happening. Like, I don't know. Anyway, language is really cool, and I love music. I don't know if you noticed. Wow, this was crazy. My first video back. Jesus. This this was genius. This is my album of the year, and I know it's fucking March. It's March 1st right now. This is my album of the year. I'm sorry. That Mirror Cell album is a banger, but like, holy shit. This is so fucking good. Oh my god. Album so good you gotta sit and like, so you gotta sit in silence for 45 minutes after you listen. Damn. And like, I think this is one of my favorite parts of music is I guess being able to sit with something and really like, cuz the way that I feel about music is I really think you should just sit in a dark room with like either it looking at the lyrics or with your eyes closed and just listen to an album front to back, because I really feel like that is the most pure form of engagement and like I don't know, like that's I mean it's very obviously how Above Below intended you to listen to this album. Maybe not exactly in those parameters, but it's very much a you start at the beginning, you end at the end type album. Not to say that I'm not gonna listen to all of this in my playlist, but um that is for sure how this art is supposed to be delivered to you. Um so it's really cool being able to do that. And I think maybe I wasn't doing this. Very, very good. This is already an hour 45 on the clock. So hopefully it's not that long whenever you watch it. Hopefully I cut some stuff out, but like damn, you know what I'm not cutting out? Fuck ICE. Fuck AI. Okay. I'm not cutting those out. I'm not cutting out any of the other shit either. Human rights are not debatable. I can't believe that that is a thing that I have to make a stance on. If you disagree with any of those statements, get the fuck out of here. You sound like a fucking idiot anytime you open your mouth or if you start typing. You probably have to spell check with your shitty AI every time you try and argue with someone on the internet. Anyway, yeah. Thanks. It was a good time. Above Below. Like, genuinely. This is my album of the year. I know it's March. This is my album of the year. Holy shit. It's so good, dude. Alright. Peace out. I love you. I'll see you later.